Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, friends, and every dreamer in this room, today I am honored to speak on a truth so powerful, so life-shaping, that once you understand it deeply, nothing in your life will ever remain the same. That truth is the extraordinary role that goals play in sustaining our motivation, our drive, our discipline, and ultimately, our destiny. From the outside, motivation often looks like something magical, an electric spark, a sudden burst of passion, a moment of inspiration that pushes us forward. But the real secret, the real engine behind lasting motivation is not the spark at all. It is the direction you give that spark. And that direction comes from goals. Clear, meaningful, purpose-driven goals that transform your desire into action, your struggles into steps, and your dreams into achievements. Why we need goals to stay motivated. Every one of us begins something in life with excitement, whether it is a new job, a new resolution, a new relationship, or a new dream. Motivation is strong in the beginning. But as days pass, challenges rise, the excitement fades, and reality hits with its weight. Many people stop. They quit not because they lack ability, but because they lack direction. Motivation without direction is like fire without oxygen. It burns bright for a moment, then disappears. This is where goals become essential. A goal turns your effort into purpose. A goal gives you something to wake up for, something to fight for, something to push through obstacles for. Without a goal, motivation is temporary. With a goal, motivation becomes fuel. Your goals remind you who you want to become. Your goals tell you where you're heading. Your goals transform your journey into meaning. When life becomes difficult, and it will, your goals become the reason you keep moving, even when motivation feels low. Goals give clarity, and clarity creates power. Let me ask you something. How many times have you felt lost, not because you were incapable, but because you just didn't know what to aim for? Clarity is one of the greatest sources of human power. When you know exactly what you want, the world cannot distract you. Every no becomes noise. Every obstacle becomes a puzzle. Every challenge becomes part of the process. But without clarity, even the smallest problem becomes overwhelming. This is why specific goals matter. Not vague dreams, not "I wish," not "one day," but clear, measurable, realistic goals that you can see in your mind and plan in your life. Because when your goal is clear, your brain begins to work for you, not against you. You start seeing opportunities instead of excuses. You start noticing solutions instead of problems. And you start feeling progress instead of pressure. Clarity doesn't just guide your motivation, it strengthens it. Goals create momentum that pushes you forward. Once you set a clear goal, you give yourself the ability to measure your progress. And progress, no matter how small, is one of the strongest forms of motivation. Think about it. Every time you take a step forward, no matter how tiny, you feel a sense of victory. That feeling becomes momentum, and momentum is powerful. It makes the next step easier, and the next one even easier than that. Achievement is not built on giant leaps. It is built on small, consistent steps fueled by a clear destination. You don't climb a mountain in a single stride. You climb it one step at a time. But what keeps you climbing is not the strength of your legs, it is the vision of the summit. Your goals are your summit. They remind you that every effort matters. They remind you that every sacrifice is part of the purpose. They remind you that progress is happening even when it feels slow. The truth is this: motivation grows whenever you feel yourself moving closer to something meaningful. And goals ensure that every step is taking you somewhere that matters. Goals bring purpose to struggle and strength to discipline. Success is not about never feeling tired, never doubting yourself, or never failing. Success is about having something so meaningful to you that you continue even when you do feel tired, doubtful, or discouraged. Goals make discipline possible, and discipline makes success inevitable. When you don't have a goal, every challenge becomes a reason to quit. But when you do have a goal, challenges become reasons to grow. Your goals give meaning to every hardship. They turn setbacks into teachers. They give you the strength to push through the days when motivation is nowhere to be found. Because make no mistake, there will be days when you do not feel motivated. You will feel lazy. You will feel overwhelmed. You will feel uncertain. But on those days, your goals step in. They whisper, "Remember why you started." They remind you of the life you want. They pull you forward when motivation cannot push you. Your goals become your anchor, your compass, your light in difficult moments. That is why people with goals endure more, grow more, and achieve more. Their lives have direction. Goals shape your identity and transform your future. When you commit to a goal, you are not just chasing an achievement. You are building a version of yourself, stronger, more disciplined, more resilient. A goal is not just something you pursue. It is something that changes you while you pursue it. The person who starts the journey is never the same as the person who completes it, because the path to your goal reshapes your habits, your mindset, your beliefs, and your identity. When you set a goal, you are sending a message to your future self. I believe in you. I trust you. I'm building you. I'm fighting for you. So today I challenge you. Do not leave your future to chance. Give yourself the gift of direction. Give your life the power of purpose. Let your goals be the engine of your motivation, the foundation of your discipline, and the map of your dreams. Because once your goals are clear, once your purpose is strong, once your direction is set, motivation will not be something you chase. It will be something that rises within you every day. Ladies and gentlemen, remember this: goals are not just targets. They are lifelines. They are anchors. They are the quiet force that keeps your motivation alive. Set them with intention. Chase them with passion. Protect them with discipline. And watch how your life transforms from uncertainty into unstoppable progress. Thank you. May your goals lead you to the greatest version of yourself.